It's all about some dancehall gossip. No, we have something to talk about, you know.
Wagwan.
There's a whole heap of things to talk about.
Wagwan.
So everybody know little thing that we are going to Jamaica, see? So we touch on a little politics thing where we're talking about the double standard.
Yeah.
We see the politician and them people them go out on nomination day. Go to the normal motorcade, right?
Yeah.
But they are still locking off dance and mashing up the little get together in the bars and community of Jamaica, see me.
Yeah.
And like, yo, we need to look out on a thing there. But Rasta, let's get jumping at UK news because I feel like say that's something that is very important. So this is just a little warning to all of the UK promoters as well.
Which we're going to be talking to later on because we're going to promote them party.
All right. Talk about something there.
So the government of the United Kingdom has put out a news story which says tougher fines ahead of bank holiday to crack down on illegal gatherings. A new criminal offense for people organizing or facilitating unlawful gatherings comes into force on Friday, the 28th of August, 2020. So those facilitating or organizing illegal raves, unlicensed music events, or any other unlawful gathering of 30 people or more may face a 10,000 fine.
Pause right there.
10,000 pounds fine.
Pause right there. So on here, if you're doing a little get together, you have to have 30 people.
Right.
Yeah, or less. It cannot be more. 30 or less. Just like what Clay said, 15 birthday gathering.
But
it's gonna be
too much.
a little gathering with 30 people.
Me want to see this, cause
so the government of UK, they are really putting out strict measurement, as a lot of you guys know. If you go in most of the train station and stuff like that, between the peak hours of the day, between 8 till about 10 in the morning, we have police officer inspecting people. If you're not wearing your mask, you're gonna get a fine. Just like in the evening between 4:30 till 6:30.
7.
It's still the same. So people are when out on the street doing their wrongs, want to do it the right way.
Yeah.
Because we all have to be safe.
Doing the wrongs.
And then
the wrongs the right way.
Yeah.
And then the other part of it says fines of £100 can continue to be issued to those who participate in illegal gatherings, and those who have already received a fine will see the amount of doubled on each offence up to a maximum of £3,200.
So hold on. So people, is not the promoter alone can get fined. You can get charged as well as a patron for coming to the party and spend your money abroad. So we all have to look at this thing and pre-wagwan. You see me?
So,
but hold on now. You know, me have to touch on a thing because Boris Johnson said something last night and it kind of pissed me off as well. So basically the BBC didn't play a normal little song or a little anthem with them normally play after them little shebang. See? And Boris Johnson go and say like, shame on BBC because the colonial past is way behind. So it's time to stop shaming Britain, the people of Britain, because of their colonial past. And I think that is totally wrong because it's a part of history and their history. And just look what 9/11 and certain things happened and 777. They say that's something we should never forget. But why you want to forget the colonial past? Because it's not the white, the Caucasian. And just like when we talk about why they want to spoil the fun, because they know Carnival weekend, this bank holiday is a black weekend. So they want to be more strict on all of these things. Remember what they know? Brighton, Margate, all of the beach them full of white people. Why don't you never go and go find the people them drunk?
No, and it's always, well, to me, I've resided to the notion for a long time, say, I'm not really fight about nothing in Britain. I try to argue with them too much because I realize we're not really getting nowhere with it. You can, but most of the time we're not getting nowhere with it because they're always going to choose the law to benefit their side of the story. And me say it like this: Britain will never ever be a black man's country, and this country is always going to be racist. It's always going to be racist. And no matter what we do, because you have to look at it from your other side too. Remember, say nobody can come down to Jamaica come claim Jamaica now. Take it from Jamaica. Now let me finish my point.
We don't want Jamaica.
No, we don't. But
it's Queenland as far as me know.
But what I'm trying to say to you, Jamaica is for Jamaicans, and we cherish Jamaica because we have it as our own. You have to understand that these people, as much as all they think that some of them are racist, they think England is for the English. So whenever you feel you are British, you can never ever be English. So you can never ever be like a owner of this land, because this land is England.
All right,
and you cannot be English. No matter how much born you born to, you always be British.
Okay, Richard. Let's touch on our next topic real quick as we're talking about injustice and racism. All right, so we see another shooting happening in the United States of America, where we see another black man get shot 7 times innocently
in the back.
In the back. You know, prayers goes out to him and you know
his family and his children,
and everybody,
who saw
because
it.
Obviously he's in a serious condition in hospital at the moment. So we have to send out our prayers and everything, because
it's a sad situation.
We need to fix up some of these things all over the world. And I know a lot of people say, you know, we don't know him in Jamaica and affect we. It might don't affect we now, or it don't affect we directly, but it can happen to you or somebody we know similar to things. Because remember, you know, me live in a foreign country and me have family who live in a foreign country, so it can happen to me just to see him one day, me innocently going about my law-abiding business. And a police decide to he want to handcuff me and do him somewhere. Me probably resist now, sent and them shoot me. You get me? So when I put all of these things in consideration.
Let me jump straight into it. Yeah. Royal said something for
So the question that Ricardo Royal.
So Royal said, is dancehall a comedy show?
What was Miss?
Or turning into a comedy show?
Miss Pen.
Miss Pen. Well,
Miss Pen Dixon gave a response, and I read the response first, please, Mr. Forbes.
What's the Pen Ricardo Royal with the
likes of Amari or whatever she named.
I thought she was probably a parody. So dancehall it's not turning into a comedy show, but it's always been like there's always like this.
It's gimmicks.
Yeah, there's always somebody.
You have Beehive, then you have Lali one night time. Then every year you have
Tanto Blacks.
It's always somebody there.
I think Tonta Black's a proper artist. You can't put him in that.
No, but he was a gimmicks before.
He was a gimmicks before.
It's not a one hit wonder.
Yeah.
Because I remember him come and say, "My girl, them rich."
Yeah.
So when I low me out.
Now a lot of artists gotta get careers from this. I just say Lali, he has a career now, and he has few songs that he's still playing. He's a recording artist now.
Yeah.
Even though he come with them gimmicks first, and it works. It works for some people. Unfortunately, it doesn't work for some people. Candy never really make nothing outside. Couple of them never really make nothing outside.
Why?
Amari's just rubbing. Not even I guess she rub me wrong because me I gotta get wife for that. She just really irks me.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
You must shut me lie.
But it's our biggest single right now.
Listen,
I know.
It's streaming.
Did you see her reaction?
Yeah.
Did you see her reaction to the first time she saw herself on her song on charts? Much less her song, much less herself on TV.
Yeah.
She was having a heart attack.
Listen,
and I was just looking at her. I'm like, why the beep are you behaving? Why are you behaving like this, bro?
This girl is always on social media for something. Not always. Not 99% of the time is the wrong thing.
Yes.
Remember, it was the old Gully Bop thing, because remember when this song come out in Nico?
Yeah.
They thought it was the guy.
Everybody think of the guy where him a war with.
In a hotel room.
Oh, a Gully Bop.
A Gully Bop, make a name.
A Gully Bop named Nico. So I think.
But you see, all right, yes, but it's perfect timing. Because I know say I Gully Bop named Nico.
Yes, I Gully Bop. Because Gully Bop sing back song. I say, all of the girl a rush Nico.
Aye.
All of the girl just a dead over Nico. Get a boom flick and a swim over Nico. Yeah.
Some people know they can only get on top by being a joke. I saw a gimmick.
No, but it works. It
works for some people, but then some people take it a little bit too far.
Really and truly with this she know and this song, it was really a catchy song, and because everybody know like fear lifestyle, and no apology when I said this, she kind of live a dirty lifestyle. Yeah. With she and her family them where she live with and how she behave amongst her daughters. I don't appreciate that as a mother. And the whole part thing with Gully Bop thing.
Oh gosh.
That they just from the saga there, I think in my book, like you can't really return after that. The whole dirty pad thing and sitting. And then the next good thing with she and Pretty Dan
there's another thing happening. She cuss out Spice about being the queen of dancehall.
She are just trying to get a little time.
Attention. I know. But I mean, she's picking on everybody.
That is garbage.
But
As a recorder, I'll say, what they're trying to turn dancehall into a gimmick. And like
show.
some of the time, some of these artists, cause we see Gully Bop they do it one night time. When him just get him singing that this bag of people. See? And they're gonna get down to reality for a while because we see it happen to all of them. We see last somebody was in this thing. It was
Candy.
not Candy. What's your name?
Who?
Expert what's your name?
But she's not an artist.
Rachel Rose can't talk. I tell you. I true can't talk.
No, fair one never really reached. I don't really know.
I true can't talk. Hear me? I true can't hack. That's why she not turn artist.
No, but well, you see me personally, I'm happy for them when them do that little something. At least it give them a little chance to make a little living or a little extra income.
And it's funny.
It's funny.
But while it lasts, because it doesn't last forever. And it can last forever if you're, because Gully Bop had the best chance to become
a real artist.
Yeah.
He has. Does he write his own songs?
Yeah, he does his own thing.
And I mean, if he writes his own songs based on what he has given us before, you can get good content out of Gully Bop.
If they be respectfully and listen what some people know the game said to them and stay humble, they will have longevity in this business because, as we see, a lot of these ghetto superstar, ghetto product will rise up from rags to riches. As soon as them get the first penny we can rub on the next one, you hear them cut off everybody with them they deal with and them come on social media and start say, oh, people are robbing them because nowadays nothing or no argument not have in person. Rick do me something or me and Rick go somewhere and I never too like it. Me not say nothing to Rick. Me wait till me come on my yard and tomorrow me cuss Rick on social media. And then me have to wait a couple hours for Rick answer my back for me see Rick video.
Yeah.
Them something.
It's all for the attention.
Yeah.
But to be honest, it works for the artists because mostly is dancehall artists now. It's not even dancehall artists. Hip hop started first. Whenever they have new music for break or anything, they cause some form of controversy.
Something.
A couple of days before, and then the Jamaican them take it up now and now. Can you realize? So anytime you an artist have any album for release or any new song for do, then come with some form of mix up. Next that them do it.
Some of the sensible artists them do it the right way, but stupid artists them in an argument for nothing at all.
And them most time them in an argument with themselves.
Because them a cuss somebody and watch it, somebody not answer them and them keep on a cuss.
Keep on going on.
Like yo, it's really silly and like sad to say, but some of these younger, new arrival to the dancehall business, I think they really need to sit back and do a bit of research of 90s, early 2000s and see how things used to be dealt with because a lot of them are in their early 20s. So in the 90s, most of them never born. Most of them is 2000 babies. So we need to sit down and do some research.
The only person I see really handle this well, I'm surprised. You see the you and him intense.
I knew you were gonna say that.
Because him and him team follow. What's your name again? Adaya, what's your name?
Who?
I think.
Well, I don't know.
So basically, I don't remember. I think Adaya or whatever she name. She was a road manager, the person who kind of bring him to the forefront. So and
the relationship deteriorated.
Right. So them come on social media and them class him and them style him.
And he hasn't responded.
He respond. But how he respond with the songs. Because I realize the songs that were put out recently, like one say, every other and in style,
okay,
I think that's the only part of the song I know.
Yeah, but the song was basically him address the situation.
Addressing the situation. Okay, cool.
But he did it so well that he not really have a come on social media and say anything.
Not really, because he all started over on social media like a quarrel and he did do a live before the song come out. So basically, Foota Hype, you know him dancer, him girl.
Rebel.
Seeing? So Foota Hype say a cartel a fucking girl from prison.
Jesus.
You know? So him kind of take that the wrong way, you know, and him do go live the next day when him there studio. And then him release the song further on in the evening. You know, and this up foot hype and blah, blah, blah. And you know, after foot hype response and say, anyway, him see him, because him a bat him and him a fish. Father touch him up. You know, the whole 9 yard.
Yeah.
See, you know, like a social media saga.
That's what me hear, and me go search the story, and then me find out that Diamond start styling him as well.
Yeah, so it was a whole long controversy thing because apparently foot hype say Intense tell him girl say he's been molested by his dad. Because everybody know him and Intense a friend. So apparently him probably share a thing to Intense. I don't know what you be people, so don't quote me upon this. A foot hype them me attack.
No.
So here one now. So anyway, the man tell Intense say blah blah blah. This Intense tell film woman under confidence and say, John, you know dog go through this, and the girl go chat it. So foot hype get it back. We don't know, you know, I get a man them, you know, them know some get a people when I tell you things. You know. Cause let me tell you this. A lot of time we hear foot hype chat some sitting and we say, fuck cream and chatting a big man thing. But you watch couple of months down the road, if you not go so near, if you go so. But so some of the time when them talk some of these things, you can't just look on it and say you have no basis. You have to really put 2 and 2 together and think about it and say, I want they ever true because the way you roll around now we no level.
But foot hype shouldn't style the man. So that
no, that was after him do the song because Foot Hype was saying,
okay,
he means
so
say Cartel.
Okay.
Cartel,
Right.
I fuck him, for Cartel, I fuck him, girl. We are prison cartels yet, and I fuck Rebel.
And everybody knows that's not go so.
But Rick, like, me don't know, remember a thing that happened before Cartel album Japan. The whole Lisa Mercedes thing, me and you thought it was just a little stunt, a little PR stunt. But you may see it look like some farmer basis that tweet. Because it rub a lot of people who is living in the UK bad. Some artists not really like it.
Danger, look at Danger shoot off far away.
Yeah,
Danger. Give me a camera. Give me a camera. Like I'm on jar Danger. Give me a camera, quick and fast. Look at Danger. Me see you do a whole heap of song. And me see your style that you shoot off of Lisa. And from me, I try get you to come tell me look a story.
No man, me and her talk what
you not talk?
We talk. So,
Well,
hold your horses and
yeah.
take it back.
Why if that's something? Right. What can I ask, man? Nobody, yo, Jaja. What wrong with it tonight, man?
I'm not say it again. Let me leave it alone.
Lady Danger and I have spoken.
Right,
we need to just concretize some things.
Left it this.
You understand? Let her enjoy her birthday party this weekend, and we will speak. Ladies and gentlemen, Lady Danger will be here.
Of course.
You understand? Time?
Any Susa go on over for dirty UK artists them?
No, because we only have 3 minutes.
No, you have a couple dirty arts over here in the UK, you know.
Which dirty artists
not
that you
dirty
talk about?
artists.
Me say we now call. Me say you have some dirty arts over here in the UK.
What is happening now?
Me say make it stay till next week cause me don't want them see me a party and stab me, you know.
Alright then,
But
cool.
It's alright. But you have some dirty arts over here in UK.
And that is where
Boy,
we're
I think what you don't really like.
Alright, so ladies and gentlemen, that is what we have for you this week. Thank you ever so much for joining us. Everybody that was interacting with us on Facebook, give thanks for the support. Give thanks to all our supporters wherever in the world you are. Remember, we're here every Tuesday between 9 and 11 on TGM Radio. We're sponsored by Shush Prince, produced by World Mag. If you do not have the TGM Radio app yet, please go into your App Store or your Google Play Store and download it. Listen to us on the go. Listen to everyone else on the go. Go over to our YouTube channel. Subscribe. Like the videos. Watch them. Share them. We're on Instagram. We're on Facebook. We're on Twitter. Follow the movement. Dragon All Star will take
What I
us
say,
out.
you know, love your brother, love your sister. Let love rule in everything you do. Read a book. And them say brain poison mean poison. If you can't be good. Alright.
Of course, right?
Yeah.
Don't move, I must
See you guys next week.
Yeah. And the man said the more album now release.
No, they catch me.